welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, it's your girl Aishaguideme. I know it has been forever. I know it's been a while, you guys. I'm gonna make this video like a get ready with me slash provide you all with a life update. Sorry for the noise. My AC's going, the fan's going, very rickety old fan, so you might hear it in the background. So let's get this started. So gonna be doing just a very light beat. As you guys can see, I have no lashes on. I look like a little kid. I know. I think I just needed that season of just like getting myself together before I pour back into my channel and myself in so many other ways. So basically what was going on was life. You know, life is just never gonna stop. I recently got a new promotion at my job, which I'm very like happy for, but it does come with a lot more responsibility. So I was in a new training phase for that. I literally just got out of the training. So that has been like very hectic, very stressful because it's added task onto what I already do. So I've just been trying to grasp it all. And then like I'm going to the gym more often. I go to the gym about like 5 days a week. That's what's been going on. Like just stress with work, stress with just life outside of work, me trying to make sure that I can be there for myself. And not gonna lie, like I feel like YouTube is a lot of pressure for me because I feel like the girlies don't be up here to play, you know? Like I feel like the girlies be like posting, and I feel like I compare myself a lot. Oh, this is the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. I feel like I compare myself a lot to a lot of the YouTube girlies up here, or guys and girls, or whatever you go by. I feel like whoever I'm subscribed to, so it's mainly women, I feel like I'm comparing myself a lot to them, and which is interesting because I'm very like selective of what I show myself on a daily basis and what I follow on social media. Kudos to everyone getting their moment, but for me, I live in a mindset of like comparing myself to others. I do 2 primers, you guys. So I do the Poreless Putty Primer, so e.l.f. I put this on more so like the oily areas on my face, but stop the mindset of like comparing myself to others, because I am who I am for a reason, you know? Like there is no other me, and I should be taking pride in that and leading with that with everything that I do. So it's just hard when I live in a world of just like, oh my god, instant gratification. If I'm doing it, I should already have the following for it, or I should already have this, and I should already have that. And it's like, I can't question the universe's timing, God's timing. Like that's not, I don't have the ability to do that or the power to do that. So their timing is always going to be the right timing, and I think I need to focus more so on that and not more so on why am I not getting there, because I need to be appreciative of this journey now rather than questioning why I'm not there already. But it's hard. I'm learning day by day to just be patient with myself, show up for myself in the most authentic way possible, and let that show through the screen that I just want to be authentic with you all, so that way it doesn't feel like it's such a challenge to produce content, because it's just me being my authentic self. Oh, sorry guys. So this is the e.l.f. Flawless Finish Foundation. I used to use Fenty a lot. Ooh, this looks real orange. It's gonna oxidize, you guys. I used to use Fenty a lot. I just haven't repurchased it. Repurchased the Fenty foundation. Jeez, I was having a brain fart. This is the color Chocolate, rich with peachy undertones. It's gonna oxidize. I know it looks crazy. It looks crazy. It's gonna oxidize pretty soon. So yeah, I just need to be more secure in myself and not worry about what everybody else has going on. And it is definitely a lot easier said than done, especially in the day and age that we live in. But I could do hard things, so it's not the end of the world that I am comparing myself to other people, but it is a habit that I can definitely stop. So I'm just gonna manifest that right there. And then, you guys, I have been I know I've mentioned it before in I don't even know which vlog. I've mentioned it a couple of times actually. Like, I'm very pro therapy. I'm very wellness all around. I look crazy. I look like one of those people off of Willy Wonka. The Oompa Loompas. I'm very much so like a wellness gal, you know? So fitness, mental health, I want to pour into me so much that it is not even a problem to not only pour into myself, but to the people that I also love, with boundaries, of course. But I want to pour into me so much that I am always a number one priority for myself, and I know how to love myself unconditionally. That's the key word. Love myself unconditionally. So I'm very much so the pro therapy person, like very much so. I've been in therapy since 2017, on and off, of course. But the therapist that I have now, she is definitely my gal. So this is the Morphe, as you guys can see, I'm running low on this. This is the Morphe Peak Sepia concealer. So I'm just gonna, but yeah, definitely a wellness gal, like on my wellness tip. Very pro therapy, very much so. I'd rather be seen trying than to be worried about having everything look perfect. This is the e.l.f. 16-hour camo concealer. This is in color Deep Olive. But it is hard. It is hard for me to keep the mindset of like, okay, let me keep trying, because you never know on this try when it will be my time to shine and my time for that type of success. But I think what's most important is that I need to fall in love with my craft rather than focus on the financial benefits of my craft. Because if I'm always just doing things for money, when do I have time to love it, you know? That's why I've been struggling a little bit too, as far as like finding my niche and like what do I want to post on YouTube. Because believe it or not, you guys, I have been recording the content. It's just that I haven't been posting the content. I actually have content from my birthday in March that I never posted. For one, I'm not gonna lie, I was really lit. I went to New York for my birthday. I had a great friggin' time. Like, I had a great time. Honestly, I really wanted to do something like more, I don't want to say more extravagant, but I was planning on going out of the country. I mean, I have my passport. I've been to a couple of places out of the country, and I don't know, like, my birthday is in March and it's right at the start of like spring break season, and I just don't believe in paying like all that money for plane ticket, and it's originally like $500. Like, I'm not paying $1,700 for a plane ticket that usually goes for $500. Like, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing it. Like, I just don't see, like, that's not value to me. Like, I can literally just go on another month and say it's my birthday. Like, I don't believe in doing that. Especially not to where I wanted to go. Like, no shade, no tea, but it was like Costa Rica, you know? Like, I can definitely go to Costa Rica to give at another time. Like, it's tropical weather. It's probably going to be better I go later in the year anyway, or like, you know, mid-year. But yeah, them tickets was like $1,700. I was like, oh no, I'm not paying no $1,700 for no plane ticket to Costa Rica. Like, I'm not doing that. Oh my bad, y'all. For me to contour, I use the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer, the satin finish, and this is in color Rich Ebony. And then I have my Real Technique brush. I'm about to just blend all this out. So yeah, I just was not feeling it. I really wasn't feeling it. Even though I am eventually gonna go to Costa Rica, I'm just not paying $1,700 for no plane ticket to Costa Rica. Not doing it. So I was just like, you know, I've always been to New York. Like, New York is like a second home for me. That's where majority of my family is from. It's like up north. I always go to New York for like family, but I never go to party. And boy, did I party. Boy, did I have a good time. And I was like, I kind of don't want to post this on YouTube, you know? I think this should just stay here on the memory card because I was having a good time. I was having a good time. And for me, like, I really like to live in the moment. And it's really hard for me to be recording content, and I like to live in the moment. So I have to find a good balance of both. Nonetheless, I had a great time. I've been recording content. And honestly, you guys, some of the content that I did post, of course, it's going to be out of order. Like, I did a clean with me video. I never posted it. I was just lacking motivation to just get myself to post it. And then I just felt like, okay, like, I feel like this is not good enough content. And I definitely need to shake that mindset of thinking that my content is not good enough to post, because that is not the mindset I want to live by. For my nose contour, I use eyeshadow, and this is the Morphe palette. These are the colors. And then I just take a brush and we just go and try to contour my nose. What's most important is the resilience, not how hard you fall. Okay, so I'm almost done with my makeup. Hair looks good. Makeup, I don't know, I just love it when it's just like, I feel like my face is like bam, 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 bam. Like, the most simplest things make me happy when it comes to my makeup. I already have very smooth skin, so like applying my foundation and the concealer and the contour, it's just perfect. It's just perfect. So I'm gonna take my Morphe eyebrow pencil. This is in the color Chocolate Mousse. We're gonna brush them out. I personally don't put on any concealer around my eyebrow. Let me get my mirror, because I'm starting to, I don't like that concealer look anymore on my eyebrows. I like to just fill it in. I definitely want to give advice videos on my experience and what I would give advice to my younger self, not necessarily to anybody else. But if you happen to be in that same situation that I was in, you know, maybe take my tips. That's on you. I definitely was an oversharer growing up, but I'm finding out there is peace in just keeping things to yourself. And that's where I'm at. I like to keep things to myself. I don't like to have too many people in my business, because that's not really my vibe at all. Yeah, and I like to just remain a mystery. You know what I'm saying? It's very few that know what I want them to know about me, but like, that's it. I don't really like to tell people my business. So I used the Milani Milani Blushing Berry blush. And then I'm using the NYX Duochromatic highlighter. And then I'm going to be using my, what brand is this? Rimmel London. I haven't seen this brand in a minute. Mascara. It's so weird to have my lashes like not done. This feels like a crime against humanity. I still try to go on top of my lid and like scratch it a little bit, but sometimes I'll just be like, oh my god, like I am taking advantage of this opportunity, because come August or probably September, once the weather starts to cool down, I'm gonna be getting my lashes again. I appreciate you all for being so patient with me, seriously. and wanting to see my content and supporting my content. It means a lot. Then I have the e.l.f. lip plumping gloss. This is in the color Mocha Twist. So I'm gonna start with this. I think I'm gonna fix my eyebrow. Anybody else's eyebrows that are like, they're never twins, but they cousins sometimes, or sisters, and you can tell they sisters, but you can tell they not sisters. And then we're gonna take the NYX Butter Gloss. This is in the color Creme Brulee. All right, this is the finished product. Oh, yeah, tell me what you guys think. So thank you guys so much for watching. As always, this is your girl Aishaguideme. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and just drop your suggestions. I'm happy to be back, but see you guys later. Bye.